Calverley Old Hall is a really special building to be in. It has so much history just sitting within its walls. And you can really feel that when you walk through the door. You can really kind of understand all those people that would have once lived here and would have once called it home. And that's really quite special. My name's Hannah and I'm the Project Engagement Officer. I've worked with the Landmark Trust for the past 2.5 years on the Calverley Old Hall project. Landmark Trust bought Calverley Old Hall in 1981. It was actually John Smith, the founder of Landmark, who bought Calverley. He decided that it was such a special building that he wanted to save it and make it into something that everybody could enjoy. In 2022, we were really lucky to receive the National Lottery Heritage Fund grant, where we were able to realise an ambitious scheme of repair. Welcome to Calverley Old Hall. Let me show you around. When you first come through into the main great hall here, you're greeted with this huge open space. So you can see just above us here, you've got this beautiful ceiling. This is the big hammer beam roof. Really does give it a sense of grandeur and a real sense of awe. It really is quite an impressive place to have your breakfast in a morning. So we're now in the solar, which is not only the oldest part of the house, but it's also the central hub of the house. It is now this beautiful living area, and it used to be the living area as well upstairs for the family. This was their sort of private area and private chambers. So you can just sit back and just enjoy and just look at all the different features in the building and really feel the history around you. One of the most special moments throughout the whole project, I'm sure that everybody that's worked on this project would say, is when we uncovered this beautiful scheme of 16th century Tudor wall paintings that we had no idea were there in a rather unassuming back bedroom of one of the cottages. This is one of my favourite parts of the house. This is what we call the parlour block. I know it more as Mrs. Bartle's cottage because this is where a lady called Mrs. Bartle used to live until really, really recently. It's nice to keep in mind really when you're staying here is that it's had a life, but it's had many lives. It's not just been the Calverley family's residence, it's had a lot of people since then that have lived here and called it home. For years, this building's really been hidden away and nobody's really known much about it. It's just been sort of shrouded in lots of mystery and dust. And now it's really lovely that we've actually brought it back so that people can really enjoy the building again and just find out what actually lies behind those big windows that maybe for years they've wondered what's actually in there.